Have you guys ever tried this drink before? Game Fuel Mountain Dew? First time trying it. Not that bad, tastes pretty good. I like the orange flavors in drinks, so anyways guys, today got the hood popped up. Hell yeah, and we got this right here. By the title, you can already tell that today I'm gonna be tackling the PRL titanium turbo inlet pipe. I watched a couple videos. A lot of people skip a couple stuff. I'm not sure exactly why PRL does not send in instructions, but from looking at all the videos, I have a good idea as to what has to be done. The only thing I don't know is where does this go. I have a homie from another state that he's going to be helping me out. I'm gonna just be messaging him and telling him like, hey, where does this go, where does this go, and then he'll just be telling me where it all goes. But I should be good to go. This all should be simple and straightforward. I'm just looking at all this stuff like, what the hell, you know? Like this makes sense. This, I know where this goes. I know where this goes. Clamps, of course, like I know what needs to be clamped and all that now after watching the videos. That's pretty simple and straightforward. It's just these right here. The most difficult part out of the whole videos that I've seen and what everybody said on the forums and Facebook is this part right here, man. The actual part that connects to the damn turbo, bro. So I'm gonna see how it is, man, because I just looked at it right now and I'm like, okay, seems straightforward, seems pretty easy to get this in there. But then as I'm looking at it, it's like, what the hell, bro? This shit's gonna go in there. There's all this chaos and cables all in the way. You gotta bend some stuff. This is kind of requires some skill. If you don't know what you're doing, I highly recommend not doing this yourself, guys. But anyways, let's first start off by removing this, that PRL thing right there, and then just go from there. Just move on to over here. All right, guys, so I have the PRL Cobra Colder. So first I'm taking off this right here, and this one over here too. You're not gonna need this piece anymore if you have the PRL intake. I'm not sure about the other intakes. The thing is that the only issue with this turbo inlet pipe is that it's not like 271s. 271s, you can connect it to this one and a whole bunch of other intakes. I think also Morimoto engine, you could do all that. PRL, it only fits PRL intake pretty much because of the design of it. Maybe on some other ones, I'm not sure, guys, but it was designed to fit strictly with the PRL Cobra intake. So I'm just taking these off right now. These are 8mm. All right, guys, so I'm trying to do this by myself. Kind of sucks when trying to record it by yourself. So look, this right here, I'm gonna take it off. It's just clip on the side and bam. And then it can also be removed a little more. Yeah, there's a clip on the other side, the bottom. Just push it down and then it should slide right out just like that. Like this to have it loose. Put it to the side. And then what you're gonna wanna do is get some, what do you call it? I call them bean sauce pliers. Gotta take this off. Yeah, just move it over here to the back, and then we're gonna have to gain access to down here and see what the hell to do, because low-key this looks like a lot of shit, man. Right now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, what the fuck did I just start? But I'm gonna make it happen. It's all easy work, just time consuming and patience, man. Don't rush this install, guys. That's all I gotta recommend. Don't rush this thing. Follow me step by step. I'm gonna try to skip nothing, because I don't want to be like the other videos that skip a whole bunch of shit. All right, guys, so I really don't know what the hell I'm doing, but look. So unclip this, unclip this, unclip this, unclip this. None of them are budging. Unclipped it from here. So now I'm gonna just loosen this part up, because these cables right here, these these tubes, they get in the way of installing the new thing. So I'm just unscrewing it from here, and then hopefully I could get more wiggle room to at least disconnect the tubes, and that should help out a lot. These freaking coolant lines, all of them right here that I'm looking at, all these right here, super difficult to take off. I'm not gonna budge anymore with them. I feel like I'm gonna waste too much time, so I just I took off that screw and I tried moving it over here. If anything, I'll unclip it from up here too, and then that'll give me more space to just drag it all the way over here to get the old one out and then put the new one in. So basically, look, there's 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Find those on the OEM one. Basically, this is low-key difficult, guys, because I'm doing it by myself holding the camera. So there should be one straight down in here. There's 2 under the intercooler. Because look, the intercooler piping, well, there's 1, then there's 2. So there's 1 right there, I can see it. Then there should be another one down under the blow off the bypass valve. I'm gonna take this off first. I believe these are 3 8mm. Take it off to give a little bit more, to see more down there, because right now it's in the way. So just unclip it and all this and that. And then there's a screw, should be on the other side. It should be like right here, blow off valve right here. There's 2 under, so there should be 1 under here, 1 somewhere over there. Low-key difficult, but I gotta get this all out, man. So let me just try to take it all out right now. Like, this thing is off, bypass valve. Took a while. 8 of these, holding it on. Unclip it from the top. Look right here. You're gonna need to reuse these clamps, so be mindful of them. They go on the new pipe. So just put this. I just put it somewhere on the side, you know, put it somewhere safe. I'm gonna just start putting everything right here because, man, this is a little tough. Let's get some of that gain fuel. It's kind of hot today, guys. 86. Man, it's freaking hot right now. Okay, sweating already, and I just barely took off the bypass valve. So now, the bolt down there, you see right there, it's a 12. And then, like I said, all the other ones, that basically, you just follow this one. It's a 12, it's a 12, it's a 12, and it's a 12. So I just got to do that now. I feel like this is going to be super tough because, first of all, the bolts are all the way in there. Second of all, there's like no freaking space through here, man. I already disconnected the intercooler pipe, by the way. That was a 10mm clamp. The clamp fell all the way down here. It's right here, like the clamp. It's all loose. All right, so now I disconnected this part right here because you are going to need to connect this part too. Then these things right here, these hard lines, you're gonna have to bend them a little out that way. Once you put the new one in, you're gonna have to, well, actually, after you take these things off, like this one right here, I could already pull it off because I already took off the clamp right here on these vacuum lines. Basically, what everybody says is you should just bend them a little that way so that it won't hit the tube thing, because the tube thing literally curves straight down right here now, and these are gonna hit it. So just bend them back that way. Take some bean size, not like this, but like some stronger ones, and bend them that way. That's pretty easy though. So yeah, let me try to tackle the bottom ones, all 4 screws. It's gonna be kind of tough. I'm trying to record the best I can, guys. It's a little difficult, you know, doing this shit by yourself, and especially with something like this. Like, bro, like, man, I wish I could just, like, I can't even see the other 2 bolts. I can't see the other 2 bolts, guys. That's just how difficult it is right now. I can only see this one and the one right under this freaking intercooler thing, and then I can't see the other 2. But I'll just eyeball it and go off the other thing. 1 screw out, the bottom one. Basically, the one I took off was this one right here. Comparing it to the new thing, it's this one right here. I still need this one. I still need this one, and I still need this one. Bro, I'm telling you. If you've seen that meme where it's like what those fingers do, and then it shows like using 2 fingers twist off a bulb, yeah, that's what you're gonna have to be doing, bro. And I kid you not, this is looking more difficult than I anticipated, but I'm gonna get it done. Low-key sweating whole bunch, man. Like, damn, man. All right, so look, I took off 1 bolt. 1 bolt is pretty much loosened up. I just need the 2 on the other side, but I'm gonna start taking off everything on this side. So you gotta take off this tube right here. They provide you with a new one. You're still gonna need to use the clamps, I believe. So look, I found it hack. Just get a friggin' flathead, squeeze it in there, and start like pushing these things out. I got this one out right here. It connects to right here. And the intercooler on the charge pipe right here. Just lift it up, take it out. This one right here, you provided a new one. Take this one out, look like this. Already got it out. Next, you're gonna have to take off this right here. This right here, you're gonna need this grommet to go on the titanium part. Take off this clamp right here because this is gonna be taken off, and then that should be good to go for this side. So I already got this part out. Let me try to like loosen it up right here. You know, just use the freaking flathead to like loosen it up a bit. This and that. I'm gonna use this flathead to get this off right here right now. Both hands, I need both hands to do that, guys. And then this part is a 10mm, so just unscrew it. So I took off that tube. Get some vice grips before you actually take it off. Clamp it on here because it's gonna leak a little bit of coolant. I accidentally leaked a little bit of that good looking blue Gatorade down there. So I'll just clean it up, you know. Just watch out and let it drip into the intercooler piping. But yeah, just clamp it up with a vice grip right here. Don't clamp it up too much or else you're gonna mess up the tube. But yeah, just so it can hold it in and it won't leak out the coolant. You're just holding it in there. It won't get any more of air inside there. But you should be good like that. And then now we have a little more open space. No more tube right here down the middle getting in my damn way. So now I gotta tackle getting the last 2 bolts on that side. And I already took off this. And I forgot to tell you guys that you also need to take off this one right here, 10mm. Hell yeah, guys. So look, this is one of the screws that holds on to this side, one of the 4. Weird, I thought it was pure of these. So 2, 3. This one is literally right under the intercooler pipe part. So like literally right down here. And it fell on me. But look, it's a good thing I have this magnet tool. Like I said, get one of these. And then it went straight down. And I'm like, damn, you know, it's gonna take me a while to get it. But I found it, put a light down there. And this thing has like a little light too on the tip, kind of glitches out. But this thing works, man. This thing is sick as hell, guys. Hell yes, I got this one now. And that's pretty cool. That's pretty good though, if it's like that, because then that means that the one right here, right under, right here, is there's a thread so you could hook on the new one in there perfectly. So now all I need is just this one in here, and I believe that one is already taken off. I'm gonna see if I can just get it out with the magnet. Yeah, look, sick. We got all 4 out. Oh, that took a while. I just had to locate where they're at. Intercooler piping. Let's just move it down here. Oh man, freaking intercooler piping. This is the stock one, by the way. I don't even have it upgraded. I gotta get the Morimoto one because I have the Morimoto intercooler. So then I guess now we can. Oh yeah, this thing is loose. We just gotta take off this right here and then it'll be all loose. Yeah, it's pretty much loose, guys. Oh shoot, hell yeah. All right, let's get this out. Let me use both hands. Let me show you guys how I get it out because a lot of people skip this part. So we're about to take it out. So first, let me do this right here and you guys can see me, but I'm just removing that vacuum line right here. That's connected on here. They're low-key like seized on there a bit, but that's better for more secure connections. So let's do this. Let's do this. I got like that. Bam, all right. So now everything should be taken off and just literally, all right, look, sliding it to the side. And then, bam, there's these lines right here in the way. So what I'm gonna do is, and like I said, guys, these vacuum lines, just grab them and pull them out this way. Like literally pull them out this way. Like bam, like that. Super simple. The bottom one too. Just pull them out this way and then you should be good. And then now we just continue to taking out this thing. Right guys, so look, there's a cable down there that gets in the way, so just like move it to the side of it if you can, then just look, twist it up. Damn, bro. And then hell yeah, sick, man. God damn, bro. All right guys, so hell yeah, damn, this is the first time actually seeing the turbo. That's pretty sick. Let me clean it up a bit. Then there's like oil right there. Clean this shit up a bit. Yeah, this cable right here, guys, it like was holding on to it. So just make sure that in like these, I told you, bend them this way, should be fine. This thing, dipstick, it came out a little bit, remove it if you want. And then yeah, we should be good to go, guys. Let me just give everything right here a little wipe down before I start putting on the new thing. But then there's a turbo. That's a little ass turbo. This is the first time actually seeing it, guys. That's funny. Damn, look at that little turbo, man. Sheesh. And I believe it's from Mitsubishi that made it. That makes these turbos, I think. I forgot. Damn, man, his engine bay is all freaking dirty. I haven't cleaned it in a good while. But yeah, there we go, guys. Super Not super easy, but it did take me a while. But look, there's that one thread I told you right down there. That one thread right there. So that's where the new one is going to line up perfectly. So now let's get the new one in, man. This is the most difficult part, is this side. Let me push the intercooler piping down that way. All right, now let's see how to put the new one on. So before you even put it on, it has these two holes right here, and it comes with gaskets. So make sure you put on those gaskets before you put on the actual thing, because if you don't, you're kind of effed. It's right here, guys. All right, guys, gaskets are in. The big one goes right here, little one right here. Now let's just put it back in. And it comes with this big ass bolt. That one goes up here for this one right here, because it's long ass thing now, so you got to use this one. You don't got to use all three of the old ones, just two of the old ones, and then the little nut right here that I'm about to attach first, and then that big bolt, and then you should be good. So now let's see how to put it back in. I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna do it. A lot of people don't even show you how they do it. So let's try to go like this. If this part gets a little scratched up and banged up, that's all right. The main part is the titanium part that you got to be careful with. All right, so holy shit. Okay, let me check the gaskets are still good. Yeah, they're good. They're not gonna fall out for sure now. Oh yeah. Oh damn, did I line that up pretty good? Yeah, it's right in the hole right at the bottom. Oh shit, hell yeah. Damn, that's pretty easy, guys. What the hell? Like I said, to give you this long ass one, and you're supposed to put it at the top one. The one that we took off at the top right over here, right here. Should go just right in here. Right in here perfectly. And then just like move it around until it lines up. Should be right there, and it should be easy. You know, this one's way easier because there's not that much stuff in the way this time. The BPV, whatever, I'm gonna put it on after I get the 4 bolts all inside. And then an intercooler. Man, this is a struggle. Like I said, that one TikTok thing or whatever video where it's like, what do those fingers do? And you gotta be twisting it like this with 2 fingers. Yeah, you gotta be doing that. If you want to give a little bit more space, this AC line right here, just disconnect it. Just disconnect it, and it's just a 10 mil down there. Disconnect it, gives a little wiggle room to get to the bottom bolt down there, screw that goes in finally to get this attached. This is fully attached now. And I put the intercooler pipe back on now. Hell yeah, tighten it pretty good. Don't over tighten it, because then you can strip these clamp things. So tighten it pretty good until you feel that it's like, okay, it's right there. Then now this is on. So then now to tackle on the BP, the bypass valve, and then get the new tube on. So for that one, give you new tubes. I believe it is these two right here. These are for, it's for the other side. So use these two. Bypass valve, I put on the new thing. This is the old one. Get the little clamp things, slide them in there, use the bean sauce. This one's for this, and then this one right here is for right here. It goes right here on this part. Look, right here and here, and then it connects to the part right here. The top one, the thicker one, smaller one right here is for the BPV. This top one is for right here. So yeah, let me get that going. I just reuse these. They should work. If not, go get yourself a pair of little small hose clamps. It should fit tight on this thing. So I'm gonna use these. They look good enough. I'll just have to squeeze them super tight and get them on there. Okay guys, so I highly recommend a magnet tool if you don't have one. All I gotta say is, so far this is a freaking really patient install. If you don't have patience, you're gonna be freaking cussing and getting pissed off, guys. That's all I gotta say. You're gonna get little fingers like freaking squished, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck? And you're gonna be like, man, fuck this. Because that's low-key how I'm getting right now. But after putting this on, I'm like, okay, we're good. We're intercooler back on. This is back on. Bypass valve back on. The AC thing back on. I had dropped a couple things. I wasted my time. Like I said, get the magnet tool. So now this, you're gonna have to take this freaking plastic thing apart. And PRL provides you with a little zip tie thing that goes right here in this hole. It's this thing right here. It's a little zip tie thing to hold all the cables right here. So I gotta do that first so I can plug in these things, because this is in the way, man. And then we can move on to this piece. and the rest. I'm just trying to get rid of the difficult part first, guys. This is the most difficult part, is this side. F this piece, man, seriously. God damn, bro. So let me disconnect all this and then put it right here, show you guys how it looks right here. When you're putting these back on, it's a real struggle, man. Honestly, this install is a struggle, guys. Don't do it on your own. You can follow me, but and it's just gonna get you mad. So basically, use the pliers like this and then get a screwdriver, flathead, and just push the thing like bam. Just push it a little like this, little by little on each side. Bam, because it's really hard to drag it across the tube. Then that should be good enough. I feel it. Yeah, it should be good enough. Then just take a screwdriver and do this. Like try to open the things. And man, that should just leave it tightened right there. It's a struggle, guys. Oh man. But I think this side is done. Got this installed. Got this put on right here. Just got to cut off the zip tie. This right here, taped it up, broke off the plastics, just wrapped it with electrical tape. This part right here, it curves a bit. Cut off the square at the end and then just tape it up. It's gonna be hitting like this, which I do not like. Let me know how you guys try doing this, because this is stupid right here. Did you guys break off the whole thing all the way down here and make just a tube? I don't know, but this is stupid. It's all touching right here. F it. So it's made out of the cast. This won't get anything messed up. This is all good. You gotta cut this or tape it up better. I don't know, it's all dumb. But yeah, guys, and then just put this coolant line back on. Oh my god, yeah, that freaking just dripped out. Let's put this stupid coolant line back on and then we should be good. All right, guys, so everything is pretty much done on this side. Connected everything back, everything clamped back on, everything good. Just gotta cut that zip tie off, but we'll do that when we finish it up. So now we can move on to all this. So basically, man, this is a show, guys. So now get this part. So now it's this part right here. So it says Silicone Tip Connector. Yeah, so I believe it goes like this. And then you just put it in right there and then plug it in this way. So yeah, it should go like that. Yeah, because it curves that way. If you put it the other way, it looks off. Like, it looks totally off. You can tell by the way this thing curves that it has to go like this. So for sure, make sure you get the clamp, the little clamp, littlest clamp, and then 2 big clamps for this. This requires 3 clamps right here. All right, guys, so put the thing right here like that. Put this one like this. I'm put it like that so it could look like this. It could look pretty cool. And then this one over here, just put it like this. Go right there for sure. So then now let's try to squeeze it up here first. I recommend squeezing it up there first, and then trying to slide it over this part over here. Put the clamp this way if you need to. Take this one off if you need to. You don't need it yet. And then just has to do with squishing that top part pretty good in, and then just damn, bro. That's the good thing about silicone stuff. So there we go. Sick. Nice. And then from the inside, you could tell it has like grooves inside. Like, there's a groove right here for the inlet pipe, right here in the inside groove. Yeah, put it all the way in. But put it all the way in and it's right there. Hell yeah. Making progress now, guys. Sick. Then now just twist this thing off and move the dipstick a bit. Here we go. And then right there, put it on like right there, guys. Let's see, that's perfect for sure. I'm gonna try to look more clean, so put these put the screws back that way, like down that way, so it could look a little cleaner in the engine bay. So hell yeah, for sure. Then tighten down this part up here too. These are, I believe, 8mm. So let me check first. 8mm. Oh no, they're not 8mm. I think they switched it up this time. So now it should be. Damn, what the hell? I think it should be a 7mm now. Yeah, these are 7mm, guys. These right here, so for sure. All right, guys. So I took this grommet off of the OEM turbo inlet pipe. It's in the back, super easy to take out. So then now let's move on to the sick ass part of this whole thing, which is this right here. And I recommend to wear some gloves. And also be careful with the titanium pipe because you can scratch it up. It's covered up a little bit with this. We're gonna keep this on for right now. I'm just gonna keep this on a bit just to protect it a little more. Hell yeah, it has like plastic covering it for sure. So right here, this grommet thing, let's put it on. Basically the pipe goes like this. And this thing was like this. So take out the little thing, leave it right there. Put this in here. And the new TIP Harris TIP. You could have whatever you like. Yeah. All right, let's put this right here. Stacks on deck, Patron on ice. All right, look guys, so now sick as hell. So now let's move this plastic out a bit. I'm trying to do this all one-handed, not trying to mess up this part. This part I'm gonna eventually get it burnt, get the burnt look to it. Gotta get a torch for that. Then now we just gotta slide it in here. Should go like this, something like that, and it should be pretty clean. Hell yeah. Sick. In this part you can fill it right here inside. Oh, I forgot one thing. This, damn it. So let's take it off, put this on. Just gotta be sure guys, can't forget these steps. Damn, if it could slide in right there, man. Freaking, there's a tube right under here. This freaking tube right here, it gets in the way low key a bit at the bottom right here. Freaking PRL, why don't you guys give instructions, bro? Please give instructions. But hey, shout out to for the sponsorship. Yeah, got a little discount on this part too. That's why I got it. I said F it, let me get it, man. All right, there we go. Sick. Place it like right there to match the other side. Bring the thing again, and then here we go. Sick, man. Almost done, almost finished, bro. I'm gonna leave it right there for now. Just, I'm not tightening it down yet. I'm gonna leave it a little bit so I could move it around a little bit, because some people say they sometimes get a gap right here. Like right here, you can tell there's a gap right there, and you just gotta like line it up perfectly, and then you gotta make sure. Look right there, looks pretty perfect right there. There's like no gap, just gotta tighten it down. Just gotta tighten it down. There's a little gap up here. That's why I put this screw in right here, leave it a little loose, and then let's put on this part. All right guys, so the last piece of the puzzle is this right here, and then you got a couple of vacuum lines and such. So we could put this right here. I have the street intake, so it'll fit perfectly. The only thing I'm gonna need is, it only comes with one clamp, and then that little one is for right here, big one for right here, but then you're missing this one. Oh, where's it at? It's right here, guys. Yeah, so just take it off, it's right here. Literally, it's this one right here. Bam, and then you got your clamps, your PRL for the win, man. Hell yeah. Sick, bro. That looks fucking dope as hell already. Sheesh. Engine bay looking clean as hell, man. Fuck yeah. PRL, everything. Like I said, PRL, PRL sock thing right here. Hell yeah, man. Sick as hell. Let me get this part on. Super simple. Just put the clamps on, and then yeah. Then this part I'll show you guys right now. All right, guys, look at that. Sheesh, looking pretty good. Hell yeah. So I'll make the mistake of over tightening these guys, because this one I kind of made it snap, and then like it snaps and then it's loose, and then I turn it, it gets tight, and then one little extra click and boom, it breaks its lock. So gotta be careful with that. I might have to replace those, but that's easy to replace these. This one's also a little messed up from the one I had before on the thing, but I might have to replace those too. The good thing is that this is the part right here, look, 70-90 millimeter W5 thing. You just search it up, get a new one, so it should be good. If you snap it like I did, I just over tightened it way too much, man. Gotta chill out. But I checked everything, there's like no gaps anywhere. Everything lines up good, everything's tight. This part is good. So now just the final part, which is this. So make sure you put the clamp right here, then this goes right in here. Like that, bam. You can angle it down if you want. I kind of did it like this, a PRL looking right here this way. This is angled a little bit up, then the tube's gonna go like that. Basically, it's gonna go like this right here, like bam, bam. This new tube, and then just get your clamps from the previous tubes. The previous vacuum lines were connected here, and it should be easy. Then this one just goes however the hell it goes, guys. I don't even freaking know. This is all freaking dumb to me, but yeah, so it should be easy. Just use the clamps now. put all that on, and then I'll show you guys the finishing product, how it all looks. Pretty easy. It just takes a long time, guys, especially by yourself, and especially since I'm trying to record everything for you, and it took a while, but this shit looks sick as hell. Hell yeah. I'm gonna take off this right now when I'm done. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, guys. So everything is done, connected, back and installed. There's like a random ass clip right here that I could just get rid of now. And F it, guys, I couldn't take it off, but look, the kit comes with this. Can you guys explain to me what this is? What is this cap for? What am I supposed to cap off? Is there a line you cap off? Because every single thing went back on and everything's covered. There's no open holes or anything. So can somebody explain this right here? Not sure exactly where this one goes, but anyways, guys, everything went back on. Everything's good. It went smooth. No gaps here. Already checked it. No gaps here. Everything's good over here. Retighten the intake just to make sure it's all good. Everything's looking good now. This thing looks freaking sick, man. Look at that. Engine bay looks more flashy. So now let's take off this saran wrap right here. Yeah, there we go. Sheesh, shiny, man. You could polish up that titanium, and hell yeah, that thing is sick. All I gotta say, guys, is F this install, man. This thing took way too long, way longer than anticipated. I started at around 11:30, and it is now 2:30. So like 3 hours. Well, I kind of figured it'd take like 3 hours. I told myself it's probably gonna take like 3 hours. Not the whole day for sure, because I got a little expertise with this type of stuff, but damn, bro, 3 hours? Pretty much 3 hours? Damn, sick. And now I just gotta test out the car, make sure everything's good, make sure nothing pops off. Shouldn't be any leaks. That's what I'm gonna check first. And then I'll give you guys a review of how it feels and how it is, how everything is. And if it makes the turbo sound a little louder, or if the intake sounds better, because sheesh, that thing looks sick now. Engine bay, I could finally pop my hood open, guys. That just adds more bling to the engine bay. Hell yeah. The 271 TIP is pretty good too, but it doesn't look as good as this one. And people say that this one is better than the 271. That's all I gotta say, guys, that it's better. So go do some research. But yeah, I went with this one because of the PRL sponsorship. Hey, yo, yeah, guys. Hell yeah, shout out to PRL for a great product. Got their intake, got that. Got the front pipe, got the little battery tie down, the little sock on the brake reservoir, got the oil cap. Hell yeah, PRL, guys. Sick. Next up from them would be the downpipe. If it ever becomes EPA legal, I'll probably get it, but we'll see, guys, we'll see. But hell yeah. Now let me just check for leaks and make sure everything is good. If anything else needs to be tightened down, hell yeah. But like I said, guys, those tips, follow my video exactly, man. To get it in, you saw how I got it in. To get it out, you saw how I got the OEM one out. Show you guys how to put everything right here, how to line it up, twist this pipe a little bit, make sure there's no gaps, tighten it down, make sure it's good, make sure it's actually grabbing onto the pipe. You can feel it right here. The pipe ends right here, right here, right here. The pipe ends right here. This piece, it ends right here. You can feel it. You can feel it where it ends. So make sure it's actually grabbing onto the piece, or else you're gonna have leaks and it's gonna be all wrong. But hell yeah, everything on this side, easy. This side, long. I say this side is the part that took the 2 hours. This part over here, just like an hour, you know? And I take my time and I try to show you guys what I did. So hell yeah. Hell yeah, guys. So this GoPro is literally in my face. Can't really see anything. Like, this is literally obstruction of view. So if a cop pulls me over, just take it off. Just take it off. Be like, yeah, I was just trying to record a cool little clip, man. Nothing wrong with that, you know. But yeah, guys, I installed the PRL turbo inlet pipe, titanium turbo inlet pipe, and it's freaking, it sounds dope. It makes the intake sound more aggressive. It makes the whoosh sound better. I'm gonna try to get a little clip of it right now that I'm right here against the wall, kind of. I wouldn't say it really gives a lot of horsepower. That'll only be if you have a bigger turbo. So I'm not really too, like, I'm not the guy to go to be like, oh, does it give you more power? Because it's like, nah, bro, I don't think it really does. But at the same time, you know, it does suck in more air going into that into the turbo. So it's like, let me give you guys a little pull right now so you can hear it, kind of. So I don't know if you guys heard that, but yeah, it sounds a little louder. It doesn't sound like if I just have the PRL intake, it sounds a little louder now, which is pretty cool to me. It's pretty sick to me. I freaking like that. It's dope. I freaking the install for this turbo inlet pipe is a BITCH. That's all I gotta say, guys, because first of all, just getting the OEM one out is a struggle, and then putting the new one in was also a struggle. So I don't know, it was tough, man. I couldn't get it out. It took me around 3 hours. I was struggling. I saw a couple videos. I'm like, you know what, I got this. But PRL doesn't include instructions, but it's all right, you know, DIY, or take it to a shop if you want, if you don't want to struggle with that. But honestly, that's why I like working on my own car, man. DIY and just doing it for fun, because now I know how to do that in case I ever have to do it again. But honestly, I wouldn't do it again. Hell no, man, I wouldn't do that thing again. It was a freaking struggle, man. Sheesh. Yeah, I love how the turbo sounds now, guys. You can hear it more now with that turbo inlet pipe. I like it. I love it. I love it, actually. I don't just like it, I freaking love it. And that freaking motor mount, man, it makes everything freaking more like oh, race car feel. But yeah, guys, even on the Honda thing, well, it's kind of hot. It's been kind of hot for the past days, but I took it down to the Honda meet and the turbo inlet pipe was already installed. I had the hood popped open at the show. If any of you guys went and saw the car, you saw that the hood was popped up and you could see the turbo inlet pipe right there. So I was trying to show it off, be like, hell yeah, I got this now, guys. Hell yeah. And there was no issues with the temps. Temps stayed pretty much the same. Maybe a little colder when it wasn't as hot. Like in the morning, it's not as hot, so it does look a little less in the degrees right there. But yeah, it's good, man. No issues, no leaks, no nothing. This thing runs great, man. The car runs freaking great. No issues at all. So for all the people complaining about temps gens sucking and being weak, makes no sense to me, man. Just drive the car normally. It's not a freaking race car 24/7. God damn, you know. But other than that, guys, this is a whole nother debatable topic. But yeah, the car feels great, feels amazing. PRL turbo inlet pipe is dope. I'm still on the stock turbo, in case you didn't know. The only thing I'm missing now is pretty much a downpipe and then an intercooler piping, and I'll be full bolt on with no flex fuel. If I want to add flex fuel, that's for later, but I want to get a clutch first. That's like my thing. I'm trying to get a clutch first before I even decide to do any type of other flex fuel or even another W2 turbo. But for now, I'm pretty content with the way the car is, the way the car looks. Just a couple things here and there, some suspension components, coilovers, way in the future. Not right now, way in the future. I'm trying to do everything else first. And yeah, car runs great, guys. PRL turbo inlet pipe, amazing piece to add to the car. It just adds that bling bling to the engine bay. Reminds me of that Need for Speed when you pop the hood open and you're upgrading the engine and it's actually changing the stuff. Yeah, like that. Sick as hell. Hell yeah, that's freaking dope, you know. Pop the hood up, be like, hell yeah, got this, I got that. PRL in the engine bay, man. Sick. So hell yeah, shout out to all you guys for still staying tuned to the videos. Some of them have fallen off, some of them you know, I agree, not that interesting, but nevertheless, we're keeping the content going and there's more stuff coming soon. Just stay tuned. A couple like cool stuff that I'm trying to come up with, some fun ideas. So yeah, just stay tuned for that, guys. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I hope this video can help you guys install the turbo inlet pipe, because I legit did not skip any steps. There's a lot of people that skip a lot of steps and I don't like that, so I tried including everything that I did. So hell yeah, peace out, guys.
Now you can check the whip appeal. Damn, this nigga is ill. Get shit from the smooth as butter. Cut in and out of lanes undercover. Style, wow, my mirror, the rear view. You can never fly by, homie, I will see you. Mach 5, change terrains if need be. Thou shall never floor pass. I would the ID before you act on.